Yes, my lord.
I can see you are veering off the point of order that has been raised. Senator Boni raised a point of order based on our own standing orders. And one of the things he said is, before any standing committee of the Senate sits with him or without the presence of Parliament, there are certain procedures that are supposed to be followed. Okay? And there's some very critical secretariat personnel that would accompany that particular committee. I thought you'll restrict yourself to that. The shock waves in that report, please keep it, leave it in that report.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me just finish what I'm saying and then I address Mr. Speaker. The point of the matter is that Senator Khalwale has misinformed this House that that pastor was in fact out on bail. Mr. Speaker, we had the lawyers. The person has been held by police, but there are no charges that have been presented, Mr. Speaker. These are the facts. So it would be good not to anticipate debate. Wait for the report. The report is going to come here on Thursday. But to address that particular issue that we were supposed to follow procedures, Mr. Speaker, we asked the clerk of our committee. We also communicated to the clerk of the Senate. The timings, Mr. Speaker, were restrictive, but the information that was required, Mr. Speaker, in fact, the committee had said, before we can sign any report, there are some critical witnesses that must be there, including the Mackenzie himself. Mr. Speaker, we served those summonses. We asked him to come, and it will be in that report. Mr. Mackenzie, at the beginning, there was obstruction, but later on, Shimolatewa prison, and I thank the officer who is there, made arrangements for him to be available. However, the Inspector General of Prisons, because of the security arrangements that were needed, he's a high-profile prisoner. He asked for more time. The lawyers also asked for more time. So we were not able to reach him. That's why even yesterday, the team was ready again, Mr. Speaker, to travel on their own expense and then come and make the claims later. So, Mr. Speaker, those personnel, this is how we have covered it. We did not have the clerk for the reason that at the time of going, they could not raise the funds. We did not have the clerks, but Mr. Speaker, how we have made sure that everything was captured and put on record, this is what we did. As a chairman and those members who attended, I gave a report of what we observed from the meetings of the witnesses, from how we got the invitations and everything. The members of the Senate committee who accompanied the chairman, they gave their observations. And I'm telling you, Mr. Speaker, the things that we saw at the DCI, Mr. Speaker, it's going to change the way this country thinks. And we have been placing the wrong blame on the wrong people. There are people who have messed up this country, and it is not the DCI. Mr. Speaker, I want to finish by saying that tomorrow we shall file that report. And I take responsibility for going out of my way with the support of my committee to do more. Mr. Speaker, if this committee was added more time, the one person we wanted to meet that because of logistical issues we could not meet was Mackenzie himself. However, Mr. Speaker, we have already had one extension. It's difficult for us, and we agreed we can't be given another extension, and also because of budgetary constraints. However, Mr. Speaker, what we have, especially the last witnesses and what we saw and what we have seen and the information we have collected, Kenyans, you will be proud of the work that we have done, and this Senate will stand high, Mr. Speaker, irrespective of people who have cast aspersions on this Senate committee. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, honorable senators,